Shadow never expected that one wasted minute would put them face to face with the cops. And the police had spotted them too. Shadow immediately ordered the retreat. The criminals moved like parkour athletes, working in perfect sync. They turned every obstacle into nothing. They finally got cornered only because they had to wait for an elevator. But only Captain Wu posed any real threat to them. The rest of the officers got taken down fast. One of the criminals pulled a gun and took Captain Wu hostage. With all those cops watching, the crew stepped into the elevator. Once the doors closed, Captain Wu went at it with all 4 criminals. But 2 fists were no match for 8. Captain Wu was completely overpowered. The 4 criminals sprinted to their extraction point and jumped off the high-rise, deploying their parachutes. Captain Wu, who'd caught up, could only watch helplessly as they escaped. But that didn't mean the capture failed. Captain Wu had predicted their landing zone. After setting everything up, he pulled a move straight out of an old Jackie Chan movie. Just as the criminals were about to land, police had already arrived. But these regular officers were no match for the crew. They got taken down in seconds. The criminals scattered, each using different routes to slip into the hotel. Once inside, the police lost all visual on them. They had the best tech support backing them up. Using various disguises, the criminals completely transformed their appearances. Even if cops stood right in front of them, they wouldn't recognize them. Plus, every surveillance camera had been hacked. Catching them now would be nearly impossible. Officers could only turn on their body cameras to capture every face in the hotel. What the criminals feared most was having their faces photographed. AI could use big data to identify and track each of them. To help the crew escape safely, Shadow appeared at the hotel, working from the shadows. The criminals kept changing disguises, even transforming into women to throw off the police. By the time they reached the extraction point, the cops finally spotted them. But the crew got out first, escaping the hotel. The police operation was a complete bust. At the station, the victim tore into the officers, calling them incompetent. Faced with his outburst, the police had no choice but to accept their failure. They'd thought having advanced AI would make catching criminals more efficient. Instead, it had turned them into pawns the criminals could toy with at will. Just when the police were at their wits' end, Officer Wang had a suggestion. To catch a clever fox, you need an old hunter. The police chief agreed. This man who walks 20 dogs, that's Jackie. He's got a legendary career with the force behind him. Officers Lu and Guoguo were assigned to bring Jackie back to the station. But first, they wanted to test his skills.